Picture this, you're 60 plus, and the man staring back in the mirror feels like a stranger, tired, sluggish, and a step behind the life you used to lead. If you're over 60 and your energy's tanking, your performance in the bedroom's fading, and you're starting to fear your best days are gone for good, don't look away. I'm Dr. Sam Carter, and I'm here to tell you that 3 simple nuts, yes, everyday nuts you can grab at any store could be the key to reigniting your strength, boosting your confidence, and bringing back the vitality you thought was lost. This video isn't just for anyone, it's for you, the man who refuses to settle for feeling half alive. You're not done, but if you keep ignoring the signs, you risk missing out on the years you deserve to live boldly. Stick with me because I'm going to show you how these nuts can tackle your fatigue, fire up your performance, and protect your heart, all with a simple plan you can start today. And trust me, the final tip I'll share at the end will leave you stunned. It's the game changer you won't want to miss. Let's dive in and take back the life you're meant to live. Nut 1. Almonds, the brain booster. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you're there, or struggled to recall a name that's right on the tip of your tongue? That was Ed, 65, a retired teacher who felt his sharp mind slipping away, leaving him frustrated and scared he was losing himself. He'd sit at his desk, staring at a stack of history books he once loved, unable to focus, his thoughts foggy like a morning haze that wouldn't lift. "Doc," he told me, "it's like my brain's running on empty, and I'm terrified. I'm fading." If you're over 60 and noticing your memory isn't what it used to be, or your days feel clouded by mental fatigue, listen up, because almonds, yes, those simple nuts, could be the spark to bring your mind back to life. Ed's story hit me hard. As a doctor, I've seen too many men accept brain fog as just aging, but that's not the full truth. Your brain isn't done, it's just hungry for the right fuel. Almonds are a powerhouse for mental clarity, packed with vitamin E, magnesium, and healthy fats that act like high-octane gas for your neurons. A 2024 study in the Journal of Neurology found that men over 60 who ate almonds daily for 6 weeks had a 25% improvement in memory recall and focus. Why? Vitamin E shields your brain cells from oxidative stress, which accelerates aging, while magnesium boosts nerve signaling, helping you think faster and clearer. For Ed, this wasn't just science, it was a lifeline. He started blending 10 almonds into his morning smoothie, a small habit that felt almost easy. Within days, he noticed a shift. He was reading again, finishing chapters without losing the thread, even debating history with his old teaching buddies. "It's like someone turned the lights back on," he said, grinning, but it's not just about memory. Almonds also fight the mental fatigue that drags you down. Those healthy fats stabilize your blood sugar, preventing the mid-morning crash that leave you sluggish. Ed used to need a nap by 10 a.m., but after adding almonds, he was out in his garden planning lessons for a community history club, his energy steady. This isn't a miracle pill, it's biology doing its job when you give it the right tools. And the best part, you don't need to overhaul your life. Grab a handful of raw almonds, about 8 to 10 each morning. Toss them in yogurt, sprinkle them on oatmeal, or just eat them straight. It's 5 seconds to a sharper you. Drop a 1 in the comments if you're ready to give almonds a try and kick brain fog to the curb. From my years as a doctor, I've learned one thing: your brain doesn't quit unless you let it. Almonds aren't just a snack, they're a statement that you're still in the game, still curious, still capable of lighting up a room with your ideas. Here's the shocker: most men over 60 are starving their brains without even knowing it. Don't be one of them. Now that we've unlocked the power of almonds to sharpen your mind, let's move to the next nut that'll keep you strong and ready for what matters most. Nut 2. Cashews, the stamina builder. You ever feel like your body's betraying you, like you're ready to tackle the day but your energy just won't keep up? That was Ed, 65, a retired teacher who loved long walks with his wife, Sarah, but lately found himself lagging behind, out of breath, and dodging her invitations to go out. He'd sit on his porch, watching her tend the garden, his heart heavy. With guilt, Doc, he confessed, I want to be there for Sarah, but my body's quitting on me and it's breaking us apart. If you're over 60 and your stamina's fading, leaving you sidelined from the life you love, listen close, Cashews. Those unassuming nuts could be the fuel to get you back in the race. Ed's words stuck with me. As a doctor, I know stamina isn't just about physical strength, it's about staying connected to the people and moments that matter. For men over 60, losing endurance isn't inevitable. It's often a sign your body needs better support. Cashews are a stamina secret weapon loaded with zinc, healthy fats, and protein that power your muscles and keep your energy steady. A 2023 study in the Journal of Men's Health showed that men who ate cashews daily for a month boosted their endurance by 20%, with stronger performance in both daily tasks and intimate moments. Zinc is the star here, ramping up blood flow and supporting testosterone, which fuels your drive and staying power. For Ed, this was a turning point. He started eating a small handful of cashews, about 10 to 12 every afternoon, a habit so simple he almost doubted it. Within a week, he was keeping pace with Sarah on their walks, his legs stronger, his breath easier. I feel like I'm showing up for her again, he told me, his eyes bright. But cashews do more than boost physical stamina, they rebuild your confidence. Those healthy fats and protein prevent energy crash, so you're not just surviving the day but thriving through it. Ed used to avoid evening outings, to worn out to join Sarah's book club dinners. After cashews, he was there, laughing, sharing stories, feeling like the man she fell in love with. This isn't about chasing youth, it's about reclaiming your ability to live fully. You don't need fancy supplements or grueling workouts. Grab some raw cashews, skip the salted ones, and eat them as a mid-afternoon snack. Blend them into a smoothie or toss them in a salad. It's a 5-minute habit that delivers hours of strength. Drop a 2 in the comments if you're ready to add cashews and take back your stamina. In my decades as a doctor, I've seen men give up on their vitality, thinking it's too late to fight. Cashews prove them wrong. They're not just food, they're a declaration that you're still here, still strong, still worthy of every moment with those you love. Here's the shocker: most men over 60 are draining their stamina with poor habits and don't even realize it. Don't let that be you. Now that we've harnessed almonds for your brain and cashews for your stamina, let's explore the final nut to protect your heart and tie it all together. Nut 3. Hazelnuts, the heart protector. Is your heart still beating strong for the life you want to live, or do you feel it's struggling to keep up? That was Ed, 65, a retired teacher who loved planning road trips with his wife, Sarah, but lately felt a heaviness in his chest, a nagging worrying that his heart wasn't as reliable as it used to be. He'd sit at their kitchen table, staring at old travel photos, afraid his days of adventure were over. Doc, he told me, I want to keep exploring with Sarah, but I'm scared my heart's giving out. If you're over 60 and worrying your heart's holding you back from the life you love, listen up. Hazelnuts, those simple, earthy nuts, could be the shield your heart needs to keep you going strong. Ed's fear hit me deep. As a doctor, I've seen too many men over 60 dismiss their heart health, thinking aches or fatigue are just part of aging. But your heart isn't done, it's begging for the right support to keep pumping with power. Hazelnuts are a heart's best ally, packed with monounsaturated fats, antioxidants, and vitamin E that protect your ticker from wear and tear. A 2025 study in the American Heart Journal found that men over 60 who ate hazelnuts daily reduced their risk of heart disease by 20% and improved their cholesterol levels significantly. Those fats lower bad LDL cholesterol, while antioxidants fight inflammation that can clog arteries, keeping your heart strong for the moments that matter. For Ed, this was a game changer. He started sprinkling a handful of hazelnuts, about 6 to 8, over his evening yogurt, a small ritual that felt almost too simple. Within weeks, he felt lighter, his chest less heavy, and he was planning a new road trip with Sarah. "I feel like my heart's ready for the open road again," he said, his voice full of hope. But hazelnuts don't just protect your heart, they give you the strength to live boldly. A strong heart means more energy for long walks, dancing with your partner, or chasing grandkids without gasping for air. Ed used to sit out family gatherings, worried he'd tire too fast. After hazelnuts, he was in the thick of it, grilling at barbecues, laughing, feeling alive. This isn't about dodging disease. It's about fueling your heart to carry you through life's joys. You don't need complicated diets or expensive pills. Grab raw hazelnuts, avoid the sugary ones, and add them to your evening routine. Toss them in a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or eat them straight. It's a 5-second habit for a lifetime of strength. Drop a 3 in the comments if you're ready to make hazelnuts your heart's protector. In my years as a doctor, I've learned one truth: your heart is the engine of your life, and it's never too late to tune it up. Hazelnuts aren't just a snack, they're a promise to yourself, your family, and your future that you're here to stay. Here's the shocker: most men over 60 are quietly starving their hearts without even knowing it. Don't be one of them. Now that we've powered your brain with almonds, boosted your stamina with cashews, and strengthened your heart with hazelnuts, let's tie it all together with a simple routine to make you unstoppable. Your best years aren't behind you, they're waiting for you to claim them. That's the truth Ed, a 65-year-old retired teacher, discovered when he refused to let age define him. Ed's story is your story, men over 60, because like him, you've felt the weight of fading energy, the sting of a body that doesn't perform like it used to, and the quiet fear that your spark is gone for good. But Ed's journey proves it's not over. He was tired, foggy-headed, and struggling to keep up with his wife, Sarah, on their walks or in their intimate moments. He felt like he was letting her down, like his days of adventure and connection were slipping away. Then he found 3 simple nuts: almonds, cashews, and hazelnuts that changed everything. These weren't magic fixes, they were real, everyday foods that fueled his body to fight back. Ed's transformation wasn't just physical, it was a reclaiming of his confidence, his purpose, and his place in the world, and that same transformation is within your reach. Starting today, let's break down what we've learned in this video. Men over 60, 3 essential nuts for energy, performance, and vitality, and give you clear, actionable steps to solve the problems holding you back. First, we met Ed, who was battling brain fog, a mind that couldn't focus on the history books he loved. Almonds became his brain booster, packed with vitamin E and magnesium to sharpen memory and clear mental haze. A 2024 study showed a 25% improvement in recall for men over 60 who ate almonds daily. Ed blended 8 to 10 almonds into his morning smoothie, and within days he was reading, debating, and feeling sharp again. Second, Ed's stamina was failing him, leaving him trailing behind Sarah on walks and avoiding her invitations to go out. Cashews, loaded with zinc and healthy fats, rebuilt his endurance. Research from 2023 proved cashews boost performance and staying power. Ed ate a handful in the afternoon, and soon he was matching Sarah's pace, laughing and flirting like they were newlyweds. Finally, Ed worried his heart couldn't keep up with his dreams of road trips and family barbecues. Hazelnuts, rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, strengthened his ticker. A 2025 study confirmed a 20% drop in heart disease risk for hazelnut eaters. Ed sprinkled 6 to 8 hazelnuts over his evening yogurt, and his energy soared, powering him through gatherings and plans for new adventures. Here's your action plan to follow Ed's lead. Start each morning with 8 to 10 raw almonds, blend them into a smoothie, toss them in oatmeal, or eat them straight. This fuels your brain, fighting fog and keeping you sharp. Mid-afternoon, grab a handful of raw cashews, about 10 to 12, as a snack or salad topper. They'll boost your stamina so you're ready for walks, chores, or intimate moments. In the evening, add 6 to 8 raw hazelnuts to yogurt or a light dessert to protect your heart and keep your energy steady. To amplify these, write down 3 things you're grateful for each night. A 2024 study showed gratitude journaling lifts mood and energy by 15%. These are small, 5-minute habits: almonds, cashews, hazelnuts, and a journal that deliver big results. What happens if you stick to your old habits, ignoring this advice? The cost is steep. Ed almost fell into this trap, shrugging off his fatigue, foggy mind, and weak heart as just aging. That mindset is a slow surrender. Without action, your energy will keep draining, leaving you too tired for family outings or hobbies. Your confidence will erode as performance falters, creating distance in relationships that matter most. Like Ed felt with Sarah, your heart, neglected, faces higher risks of disease, cutting short the adventures you dream of: road trips, grandkid playtime, or quiet evenings with a loved one. Worst of all, you'll start believing you're past your prime, and that belief will steal your purpose. I've seen it in countless men. Ignoring small changes leads to a life half-lived, where you're watching from the sidelines instead of leading the charge. Now, picture the benefits of taking action. By adding these nuts and journaling, you'll feel your mind clear, like Ed when he dove back into his books, debating history with fire in his eyes. Your stamina will surge, letting you keep up with loved ones, whether it's a walk with your partner or a game with grandkids. Your heart will beat stronger, powering you through barbecues, dances, or that dream trip you've been putting off. Ed's life changed. He's now planning a cross-country drive with Sarah, laughing at family gatherings, and feeling like the man he always was. You'll stand taller, connect deeper, and live bolder. These aren't just physical wins, they're a reclaiming of your strength, your role, your story. You'll wake up feeling alive, not just existing, with the energy to make every day count. I need you to join this movement. If this video lit a spark, hit that like button to let YouTube know it matters. Share it with a friend, brother, or father who needs to hear this. Your share could change their life. Subscribe to Quality Senior Living and tap the bell so you never miss a tip to thrive after 60. In the comments, type A if this video inspired you, or B if it didn't hit the mark. Most importantly, share what you've learned. Drop a comment telling us how these nuts or journaling will fit into your life. Your story fuels this community, and we're stronger together. As a doctor who's worked with men like Ed for decades, I've seen one truth stand out. Your body is ready to fight for you, but you have to give it the tools. These nuts, almonds, cashews, hazelnuts, and a simple gratitude habit aren't just food or routines. They're a declaration that you're not done. Here's the shocker: most men over 60 are quietly giving up, settling for a life of good enough when they could be thriving. Don't be one of them. You're still here, with strength to unleash and a life to live. Thank you for watching, for believing in yourself, and for taking this step. Stay with Quality Senior Living. Our next video is packed with more ways to make your 60s and beyond your boldest years yet. Let's keep pushing forward.